Howdy YouTube and welcome to another video by the Unlucky Lads. This will detail the raid intel skips and black box locations on critical, regular and low for the raid starting on the 3rd of September running through to the 9th of September, which is Project Titan Week 250. Thank you for all of the support of our channel. We always appreciate our fans and hope that you'll continue to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, or even donate using the link in our description below. We make these raid intel and black box videos for you, and your support helps motivate us each week, which allows you to quickly complete the raids and collect the black boxes as soon as the Project Titan week begins. For critical this week, the modifiers will be Darkest Night, Limited Health Regen, and Juggler. So using the intel skips, we can begin by pressing 4 nodes at Ancient Harbour. This will give you access to Baal at the chemical refinery, and beating this boss will allow you to head into Sector 2. Gargoyle requires 2 intels at Forgotten Sanctuary, plus a further 1 intel at Missile Site Ruins. Then you can interrogate the guy on the roof at Camp Phoenix, before finally inputting the password he gives you into the node at Testing Zone, where you can take on Gargoyle. For Supercomputer, you just need to hack and defend the node at Salamander. Then you can fight Quantum at the building in the sea. With the 2 bosses in Sector 2 beaten, you can head into Sector 3. Cerberus requires 2 intels at Red Phoenix, and a further 2 intels at Scandium Mine, one using your drone in B2, and the other is a pickup. Next you need to destroy the 3 panels at Prototype Workshop, before finally putting 4 hands-on nodes at No Man's Land. This will give you access to Cerberus at the top of Lava Shield, where you can complete the critical raid. And if you're looking for the black boxes on critical this week, there is one in Sector 1, which is at Heliport. Then there'll be 2 boxes in Sector 2, the first at Camp Phoenix and the other at Salamander. And finally there's 2 more in Sector 3, the first at Prototype Workshop, with the last being at No Man's Land. In summary, the modifiers are an interesting mix this week, which at first glance seems harder than they probably will be. But do be aware that each one comes with its own annoyance. For example, Darkest Night means you'll almost certainly need constant night vision or thermals on just to see where you're going. Limited Health Regen could mean that you forget your health's low after one battle and find yourself easily dead in the next one. And finally, Juggler can cause you to run out of ammo if you aren't careful and remember to swap weapons to collect it. As for the intel trail, it's another long one this week, with lots of tasks to do around the island. Looking more in depth, and Sector 1 will likely be the quickest part of this raid, because all you need to do is panels. Sector 2 requires more steps to spawn in the 2 bosses, although Supercomputer is just a hack and defend. Finally, Sector 3 is very long, so where possible it may be worth splitting up the squad to save some time, because even with some time saving, we still think this raid will take around 90 minutes. And if you do run into any problems, please comment below and we'll try to help out, so that you can finish the raid and earn those rewards. Moving on to regular and low, there are no modifiers and it does just use last week's critical intel and black box locations. So start by grabbing 1 intel at the abandoned site to the west of Golem Island, also known as the fishing village. Once you have that, you can input the password into the node at the top of Chemical Pipeline, which will open up Baal at the chemical refinery. And after you've beaten the Tank Titan, you can head into Sector 2. Gargoyle requires 2 intels at Salamander, then the interrogation of the sniper at Camp Phoenix, and lastly inputting the password he gives you into the node at Testing Zone. And Supercomputer just requires the 4 nodes at Missile Site Ruins to be pressed together. Once you've beaten Gargoyle at Testing Zone, and Supercomputer at the building in the sea, you can move into Sector 3. For Cerberus this week, you'll need 2 intels at Prototype Workshop, before getting 1 further intel at Traces of Ancient Ruins, which is the cave next to Scandium Mine. Then you can interrogate the bandage guy at Red Phoenix, before finally inputting the password he gives you into the node at the top of Lava Duct. Once you've done all of that, you'll have access to Cerberus at the top of Lava Shield, where you can complete the regular and low raids. And if you're looking for the black boxes on regular and low this week, there are 2 in Sector 1. The first at Satellite Dish and the other at Chemical Pipeline. Then there'll be 2 raid chests in Sector 2. The first at Camp Phoenix and the other at Missile Site Ruins. And finally there's 2 more in Sector 3. The first at Prototype Workshop with the last being at Lava Duct. That's all for now. We hope you've enjoyed our Intel and Black Box video enough to leave a like and comment. Plus subscribe or donate if you haven't already. Please also let your friends know about our channel, because all of your support helps motivate us to make our content. So until next time, peace out, the unlucky lads.